last year, Glenn. The digital ID is one component of the digital public infrastructure that Bill Gates and the United Nations have already publicly announced they're working on. It will be melded with the central bank digital currency and all of the other digital architecture they're building to create essentially a digital gulag for humanity.
What kind of timeline are we looking at now? The United States, Donald Trump says we're not going to do a lot of these things, but I don't know if he even gets how dangerous this is and where it is. I mean, they're putting up some fights and some speed bumps on it, but I haven't seen a movement. We need legislation passed. These things will not happen here because it's not about country to country. It is about a global surveillance system of the West, is it not?
It absolutely is, Glenn. I couldn't agree with you more. And you're right. I don't think Donald Trump is going to bring in a digital ID, but we are seeing now stepped up enforcement of something called the Real ID, which is really the federal government's first significant attempt to build a national identification system. And it's been on the books going all the way back to in the aftermath of September 11th. But a lot of states that were not going to participate, they refused to issue Real IDs. Now they're requiring it to be able to get on airplanes and do a number of other things. So this is the groundwork for it. And you're right, we need legislation that spells out in clear language, this is not going to happen in America. The federal government doesn't have that authority. We're not doing it.
I have 80 seconds. Tell Americans what it's like if they don't stand up against this right now. What's coming?
It will end up in total control of every facet of your life. They're already bringing in the social credit score that they pioneered in China. They're pairing it with the digital currencies, and they want to make it so that they will track your carbon footprint. They will track your attitudes and your opinions online. They will track everything that you buy to determine whether you're making appropriate choices. They will track where you're tithing, what church you're tithing at, what organizations and ministries you're giving to. It will create a dossier, a comprehensive dossier on every American, which will, of course, be processed through artificial intelligence. And if we don't stop it, it will culminate in exactly what Klaus describes in his book on the Fourth Industrial Revolution, a fusion of our biological and our digital identities that will be impossible to escape from. So I urge Americans in the strongest possible terms, take this threat seriously. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but it's coming down the pike, and we must say no.
Yeah, when you say things like it's not coming tomorrow, to people my age, that's like, oh, okay, so we have time. No, you mean it's not literally coming tomorrow, but it's already here in huge Western nations, and it will come, either by disguise under Donald Trump without them really understanding the eggs that are being laid, or it comes right after they leave office. But it is very dangerous. Thank you so much, Alex. We'll talk again. Talk on the radio. God bless.